town of Ravenbrook lay bathed in the dim glow of the crescent moon, its streets adorned with flickering jack-o'-lanterns and cobwebs that clung to the eaves of houses. Halloween fever gripped the community as children eagerly donned costumes and adults transformed their homes into haunted realms. Laughter and the scent of candy wafted through the air, creating an atmosphere of mirth and anticipation. Among the excited residents, there lingered a tale spoken in hushed tones, a tale of an ancient satanic ritual that had cast its malevolent shadow over Ravenbrook centuries ago. The story spoke of a pact made in the darkest corners of the town, where the veil between the living and the supernatural was said to be thinnest. Skepticism surrounded the narrative, dismissed as a concoction of overactive imaginations, but as the eve of Halloween approached, an eerie undercurrent of dread began to seep through Ravenbrook's festive facade. On the outskirts of town, a dilapidated mansion known as the Hollow Manor stood as a silent witness to the town's history. Its ivy-covered facade concealed secrets whispered only in the dead of night. Legends spoke of a secret chamber within, where the ritual had purportedly taken place, leaving an indelible mark on the town's fate. As the sun dipped below the horizon on Halloween Eve, casting long shadows over Ravenbrook, a peculiar stillness settled upon the town. The once jubilant decorations now seemed to leer with sinister intent, and the jack-o'-lanterns flickered in an unnatural rhythm. Unexplained chills swept through the air, and the whispers of the past echoed through the empty streets. In the heart of Ravenbrook, the town square transformed into a festive carnival. A carousel played haunting melodies, its painted horses frozen in a perpetual dance. The aroma of candied apples, mixed with an unidentifiable, unsettling scent, casts a spell over those who roam the carnival grounds. Amelia, a local historian with a penchant for the occult, sensed the shifting atmosphere. Her inquisitive nature drew her to the tales of the satanic ritual, and as she strolled through the carnival, an inexplicable unease settled in the pit of her stomach. The once cheerful laughter of children became distorted, their faces appearing as fleeting shadows in the dim light. A flicker of movement caught Amelia's eye, an ancient tapestry depicting the Hollow Manor and the supposed site of the ritual. As she studied the faded threads, a gust of wind, laden with the distant echoes of ghostly whispers, ruffled the edges of the tapestry. The carnival's lights dimmed and the temperature plummeted. Amelia's breath hung in the frigid air as the jack-o'-lanterns extinguished one by one. The carousel's haunting melody turned dissonant, its painted horses taking on an eerie life of their own. The town square, once a haven of festive revelry, transformed into a desolate, ghostly realm. A shadowy figure emerged from the darkness, a spectral silhouette with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce the very fabric of reality. The air crackled with otherworldly energy as the figure spoke, its voice a chilling echo from the depths of forgotten nightmares. Halloween is cancelled. The pact must be fulfilled. Amelia, paralyzed by a mixture of terror and fascination, watched as the figure dissolved into a wisp of black smoke. The carnival's lights flickered back to life, but the atmosphere remained tainted by an unseen malevolence. Whispers of the ancient ritual spread like wildfire through Ravenbrook, and unease settled over the once celebratory town. The tale, dismissed as folklore, now clawed at the edges of reality, threatening to plunge Ravenbrook into a nightmarish descent where Halloween was not a celebration, but a curse. The residents, oblivious to the encroaching darkness, continued their preparations, unaware that the festivities they eagerly anticipated might become a chilling tale spoken in hushed tones for generations to come. As the night of Halloween unfolded, Ravenbrook, once vibrant with anticipation, plunged into an abyss of darkness. The moon, veiled by ominous clouds, cast an eerie glow over the town's twisted decorations. The jack-o'-lanterns, now leering with malevolence, lined the desolate streets like sentinels of a nightmarish realm. A group of individuals, drawn together by an unspoken unease, found themselves navigating the transformed town. Among them were Ethan, a pragmatic mechanic, Lily, a free-spirited artist, and Marcus, a skeptical journalist. Their paths converged as they sensed otherworldly energy coursing through Ravenbrook, steering them towards the town square, the epicenter of the ominous carnival. The carousel, once a source of joy, spun in a dissonant dance, its ghostly horses now bearing twisted expressions. The air resonated with haunting melodies that seemed to emanate from the very fabric of Ravenbrook's cursed history. The group, bound by a shared curiosity, exchanged wary glances as they approached the heart of the spectral carnival. Unearthly whispers echoed through the desolate square, guiding the group to an ancient oak tree at its center. The tree, adorned with spectral symbols, stood as a gateway to the town's occult past. As the group studied the markings, an ethereal wind rustled the leaves, revealing cryptic patterns etched into the bark. The ritual. "It's real," Lily murmured, her voice barely audible over the spectral whispers. Marcus, the skeptic, felt a shiver crawl down his spine as he examined the symbols, each one pulsating with an otherworldly energy. Driven by an inexplicable force, the group ventured towards the Hollow Manor, an imposing silhouette against the moonlit sky. The mansion, once a relic of Ravenbrook's history, loomed with an oppressive presence. The front door, creaking open of its own accord, invited the group into its long-forgotten corridors. The interior of the Hollow Manor bore the weight of centuries, its walls adorned with portraits that seemed to watch the intruders with spectral eyes. Shadows danced along the fringes of their vision, and the air grew colder with each step into the mansion's heart. The group, united by a shared sense of foreboding, discovered a concealed door leading to the mansion's forbidden chambers. As they descended into the hidden catacombs, the air became thick with the scent of ancient rituals. The flicker of candles cast eerie shadows on the walls, revealing symbols etched into the stone floor, a reflection of the cursed pact that had bound Ravenbrook to the supernatural. Amelia, the historian who had first sensed the encroaching darkness, joined the group as they uncovered the remnants of the ritual site. The chamber resonated with the echoes of the past, and a spectral figure materialized, an apparition bound by the curse that had long tormented Ravenbrook. The pact must be fulfilled. The apparition intoned its voice, a lamentation of centuries-old suffering. It revealed that the ritual, thought to be a myth, held the key to Ravenbrook's fate. The group, now burdened with the weight of an ancient curse, faced a choice: to confront the malevolent forces unleashed or succumb to the darkness that sought to cancel Halloween in the most horrifying manner. As the group delved deeper into the ritual's secrets, they encountered spectral manifestations, each one a testament to the town's haunted history. Ghostly apparitions played out scenes of a bygone era, a relentless dance that seemed to bind the living and the dead in an inescapable cycle. The group, guided by the spectral apparition, unraveled the dark history that had given birth to the curse. A chilling revelation emerged. The ritual required a sacrifice, a willing offering that would appease the malevolent forces and break the town free from the spectral dance. As the clock ticked closer to midnight, the group faced a daunting choice. The echoes of Ravenbrook's past begged for release, and the malevolent forces that sought to cancel Halloween tightened their grip. The group, now bound by fate, stood on the precipice of a chilling confrontation that would determine the town's destiny. The ancient ritual, once dismissed as folklore, loomed as a harrowing reality, and the group prepared for a sacrifice that would either break the curse or condemn Ravenbrook to an eternity of darkness. Midnight descended upon Ravenbrook, casting the town into a pitch-black abyss. The air hummed with otherworldly energy as the group stood in the Hollow Manor's catacombs, confronted by the chilling reality of the ancient ritual. Symbols glowed with an ethereal light, and the walls seemed to pulse with the heartbeat of a malevolent force. The spectral apparition, bound by the curse that had tethered Ravenbrook to the supernatural, guided the group toward a central chamber where an ancient altar stood. The air grew thick with anticipation as the group faced the chilling truth. The ritual required a sacrifice to break the curse that threatened to cancel Halloween in the most irreversible manner. As the group grappled with the weight of their choices, the malevolent forces intensified. Shadows danced along the chamber's walls, and ghostly whispers filled the air, urging the group to complete the ritual and free Ravenbrook from its haunted past. Ethan, Lily, Marcus, and Amelia exchanged determined glances, realizing that their actions would shape the fate of the town. Each member, bound by their own fears and regrets, stepped forward, offering pieces of their own past in a desperate bid to appease the malevolent forces. The apparition, its hollow eyes reflecting centuries of anguish, watched with a solemn gaze as the sacrifices unfolded. The air crackled with supernatural energy, and the symbols on the altar absorbed the echoes of the group's past, resonating with a haunting melody that reverberated through the catacombs. As the final sacrifice was made, the spectral forces within Ravenbrook convulsed. The town quivered on the brink of a nightmarish abyss, and the group, standing at the epicenter of the ritual, braced themselves for the unknown. A blinding light enveloped the catacombs, and the group found themselves standing outside the hollow manor as the first light of dawn broke. The town, once draped in darkness, emerged from the abyss with an air of renewed vitality. The malevolent forces that had threatened to cancel Halloween now seemed to dissipate like morning mist. The group, weary but triumphant, witnessed the transformation of Ravenbrook. The twisted decorations returned to their playful forms, and the jack-o'-lanterns flickered with a warm, inviting glow. The town square, once haunted by spectral echoes, now echoed with the laughter of children as they reveled in the joyous celebration of Halloween. Amelia, her eyes reflecting the weight of the ordeal, gazed at her companions with a mix of gratitude and relief. The curse that had bound Ravenbrook to an ancient pact had been broken, and the town emerged from the shadows of its haunted past. As dawn painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, the group stood at the heart of the town they had saved. The apparition, its form now ethereal and serene, whispered a final gratitude before fading into the dawn. The once spectral hollow manor stood as a silent witness to Ravenbrook's rebirth. The catacombs, stripped of their malevolence, became a testament to the group's courage and sacrifice. Halloween, once threatened with cancellation, now unfolded in all its festive glory, the echoes of the ancient ritual silenced by the dawn's embrace. The group, forever bonded by the supernatural ordeal they had faced, watched as Ravenbrook embraced the day with renewed vitality. The town, once teetering on the edge of darkness, emerged from the shadows like a phoenix rising from the ashes. As the group walked away from the hollow manor, the echoes of the past, once bound by a malevolent curse, now faded into the annals of history. Halloween in Ravenbrook, saved from the brink of cancellation, became a celebration of triumph over the unseen forces that sought to plunge the town into eternal night. The group, having confronted the supernatural and emerged victorious, carried with them the knowledge that some echoes were best left undisturbed, and the haunted tales of Ravenbrook would serve as a cautionary reminder for generations to come.